days left before Halloween gets here, and I'm excited.
I'm very excited as well. I'm student meteorologist Melanie Steinberg.
And I'm meteorologist Jonathan Bellis, and it's going to be a good Halloween for most of us across the Southeast.
Yeah, we're going to be seeing some cooler temperatures, so it's going to actually be quite chilly outside if you have any plans outdoors.
But there is a cool front in between here and Halloween.
Yeah, and that's going to be dropping our temperatures drastically. We're going to be seeing in like the 50-degree mark area.
Yeah, a couple of sprinkles. It's not going to be a washout for your Wednesday, but there will be a couple of sprinkles lingering through the area.
Yeah, and that's just because of the cold front coming through. I know I'm excited for Halloween. I got to go carve my pumpkin. I know John does not carve pumpkins.
Well,
however.
I haven't in a couple of years. I may have to this year.
Yeah, I think you should. It's a tradition to go carve pumpkins.
Yeah, now it's not going to be the greatest year in the Great Lakes for Halloween if you're going to wait until the last minute to carve some pumpkins.
Yeah, I think, isn't it supposed to snow up there? Yeah.
There could be a couple of flakes flying around in the northern Great Lakes and to southeast Canada.
Wow, that's
It's
not a good Halloween
not
weather.
out of the ordinary. There have been a couple of Halloween snowstorms across the Northeast, so it's not completely out of the normal, but still a little cold for us.
Yeah, so just be prepared for the cold and just go out and have fun.
It's going to be a great weekend for those of you that are watching us from the Rockies and most of the Southeast.
Yeah, but now we're going to take it to an overview with Donovan.
All right, thanks guys, and good evening everyone. They're talking about that cold front moving in. It might be bringing some scary temperatures, some scary weather for parts of the country. We're taking a look. You can actually visibly see that cold front moving in. Although there's no moisture associated with what we're going to get, and that's what's passing over New Orleans, Louisiana, and parts of the south over there. We're going to be staying still pretty dry here. Our satellite and radar for today, we didn't see a lot of cloud cover out there. Very warm outside, not a lot of sunshine really. It was a really nice day today. Our weather headlines is what we're going to be talking about tonight. We're talking about a calm night this evening, cooler temperatures, and that sunshine that we were talking about we had all day today. We expect that to go on for the next couple of days. And finally, let's take a look at tonight's forecast. 59 degrees, calm and cool outside. It's going to be very nice. It's a great night to get out and actually enjoy this weather. But for now, let's send it back to John and Melanie.
We don't want to turn you away from FSU weather here, but there is an exciting launch from Wallops Air Force Base.
Really? What is that exactly?
Well, they are launching a satellite tonight that was actually planned for last night. That they're going to be launching from Wallops tonight at 6:22 p.m. So there's still about 20 minutes so you can keep watching us here at FSU Weather. But they're going to be launching some equipment and some experiments up to the ISS.
Okay, yeah, and the weather conditions are actually quite favorable right now for them.
Yeah, and there's no technical issues either.
That's always a good thing.
So it's going to be visible, unfortunately not here, but it'll be visible from a good chunk of the United States, from right around Connecticut all the way down into the Appalachians.
Okay, I'm sure if you want to catch it, there's probably some live streams online. There's going to be pictures, I'm sure, posted.
Yeah, now last night, it's a funny story here. Last night they wanted to launch and they had perfect conditions, but there was a boat downstream.
Oh, God.
So they
That's
couldn't
not
launch.
good.
They didn't want to have any technical problems where something maybe fallen off and hit the boat, but they've cleared the area tonight. So
Well, sounds good. Well, now let's bring it back to local with Connor.
Thanks, guys. Beautiful conditions outside today. I'm personally loving the warmer weather, and that cold weather can stay up north for sure. Tonight's forecast, we're looking at upper 50s. It's going to be another cool, calm, beautiful night. So if you do have those outdoor plans, be sure to get out there and enjoy it before those temperatures start cooling down towards the end of the week. Now, right now, we are sitting at a comfortable 84 degrees, and not too bad out there. Dew point in the lower 50s, so it does still feel like fall out there. Beautiful skies, just a little bit of clouds here and there, but overall, generally clear skies. Now, currently, we are looking at the lower 80s across the panhandle of Florida. 84 here in Tallahassee, 85 down there in Wilma. So comfortable conditions out there, not too hot, not too cold. But again, as Donovan just mentioned, that cold front will be pushing in over the next couple days, which will dramatically decrease our temperatures. Now, satellite and radar, we can see nada, nothing. All clear conditions, a couple sprinkles to our northwest associated with that moisture that will be coming down with the cold front, giving us a slight chance of rain as we do push into Friday and into Saturday. But once that passes, we're looking at clear skies once again and cooler temperatures. Now, you can clearly see the front that's located right here, all this clouds and moisture up there. That is where the front is located right now, pushing down from the plains and bringing them some stormy weather. But down here, once it gets here, will not be nearly as strong in terms of the precipitation, but those temperatures will definitely be changing over the next couple of days. Now, Futurecast shows that cold front will be pushing down, but until it gets here, we'll be looking at sunny skies, a chance for rain as it does push a little closer into Wednesday and into Thursday, so be prepared for that over the next couple of days. And as that pushes through on Thursday night, for Halloween on Friday, we were looking at cooler conditions, more comfortable. For those like me who do not like the cold as much, maybe you need a light jacket as you do head outside. But until then, here in Florida, we are still lucky we get to talk about the beach forecast. So if you're heading out to the beach over the next couple of days, we're looking at 1 to 2 feet surf. So if you are a surfer, you can get out there, enjoy a little cold in terms of my taste for water temperatures. 60 degrees is where the water temperature is at right now. And if you are going boating, also a great day, protected water, smooth. So going to be a nice day out on the boat. Be sure to get that sunscreen as we do have a high UV index still over the next couple of days as those sunny conditions will prevail. Now tonight's forecast, we're looking at upper 50s as I mentioned. Cool and calm, not too bad out there, nice and comfortable. And tomorrow, looking at the mid upper 80s across the panhandle. So we're going to be another warm day. It's going to be a nice day, though, so if you do have outdoor plans, be sure to get out there and enjoy them. Now, over the next 7 days, we can see even our Halloween forecast looking nice, 73 with no chance of rain, but those temperatures are taking a dip over the next couple of days. Need the jacket on Saturday and Sunday mornings. But to tell us more about Southeast in this cold weather, let's go head it out to Allie.
Well, thank you, Connor. We are going to take it around the Southeast, and for right now, it's pretty warm. As you can see from all of this red color, we're in Tallahassee right here at 82 degrees, 80 in Montgomery, and just slightly cooler over there in Little Rock. They're at 61. So they're feeling pretty cool right now. But then when we look at our dew points, actually, these are actually fairly low. We're at 56 here in Tallahassee, 51 in Montgomery, and 65 in New Orleans. And because those are low, that means that we have not too much moisture in the air. So we're feeling nice and dry, which you will be able to see through our heat index. So because we're feeling nice and dry, these heat index numbers are basically the same as our temperatures. So here we're at 82 in Tallahassee. It was a nice day outside. It was a little bit hot, but we did have plenty of sun, so there is no complaining for me on that. And then we'll look at our water vapor, and like I said, it was nice and dry. So this orange is the dry air. If you're waiting for that cold front to come, you can see that through this green color. That is the moisture associated with the cold front that is making its way into our area. However, just a little bit of good news is that there's not too much rain. So it's going to be coming in, it's going to be bringing the moisture, but there's not too much rain associated with it. So we are just going to have a slight increase in our rain chances, but it's mostly just going to be cold that makes it into our area. So as we look at our futurecast, this is the cold front that I was talking about. As we bring it into our area, it is going to start to decrease our temperatures as we move in and just increase our rain chances just a tad. However, we are still going to be nice and sunny tomorrow here in Tallahassee. And then into Wednesday night, we will see that chance for rain. However, nothing too big. But if you are going outside, don't forget that umbrella. And then we'll bring it on through. So we're going to have a nice, cool weekend, perfect for Halloween, because I know lots of us will be outside. So that's going to be a great Halloween, nice and cool. But for tonight's forecast, we are sitting at 57 here in Tallahassee, 60 in Montgomery, 55 up there in Tupelo, and 50 in Little Rock. So they are starting to feel the cool temperatures as we move just a little bit north. However, tomorrow, still sunshine for us, plenty of sunshine as we see those red color for tomorrow. And as we look just a little bit toward the north in Atlanta, they are going to start to see those clouds and those thunderstorms as that front passes through and drops their temperatures just a tad. But for now, we are just going to send it back to the desk.
It is a little bit of a long weekend for some students, especially if you're lucky enough to have classes on Friday. There's a game on Thursday in Louisville, and then Halloween is on Friday.
Yeah, so it's going to be a great weekend to just go out and enjoy the weather, too, especially if you like that cold.
The circus is in town. There's plenty of Halloween events. There will be a haunted house in Kellam on Friday night, 8 to 10, I think it is.
Okay, yeah. So that would be fun to go do something for Halloween, go to a haunted house. What else better is there to do besides a haunted house?
It's going to be a little bit cool for some of those South Floridians that aren't quite used to the cooler weather.
Yeah, well, I'm from South Florida, so I'm not used to this cool weather at all. So it's going to be quite a difference.
Yeah, bring maybe a little bit of extra padding for your costumes, maybe an extra wig, hold that heat in.
Yeah, like a jacket, dress it up a little bit, because I can't deal with the cold. I'm from South Florida. I know many South Floridians like myself we're very bad with dealing with the cold.
Now, if you're not going to deal with maybe a costume, head out to Haunted Harvest here, the FSU Union.
Okay. What is that exactly?
Haunted Harvest is an event that they hold every year. Pumpkin carving. There's games. There's breakfast for a buck just after midnight. So if you head out to the FSU, the Union, and there'll be food after 11 o'clock, runs 11 to 2, just for $1.
Wow, sounds like a great deal. But now let's take it to a national look with Donovan.
All right, guys, thank you. Yeah, let's look at some of the major cities around the country. We're looking in Dallas and San Antonio. They're staying pretty warm out there. New Orleans, 83. Let's look on the East Coast here. 78 in Charleston, South Carolina. 76 in Birmingham. Getting a little colder up in Memphis. That's where they're going to experience some of those rains associated with this cold front. Down here, we're staying very red. We expect to stay dry with some moisture in our atmosphere. We don't expect any precipitation, however. And that's just what we're looking at here with these current dew points. This is an indication of the moisture in the atmosphere above the United States. 65 in New Orleans, 56 Atlanta. Not a lot of high areas except for maybe, San Antonio, 62, Dallas, 59. There's a very dry pocket up here in the northwest with Billings. Up there in the Rocky Mountains, they're staying very dry. They're not feeling any of these effects from this cold front. Our satellite and radar is just showing, again, as we looked at earlier, you can visibly see this cold front moving in, and those greens and yellows, that's where there's actually going to be some precipitation. We're looking at this area down here that's staying very white. We should stay dry. However, if we get a couple of rain showers, that's not a bad thing. We've been experiencing a drought for actually several months, so a little bit of rain would actually go a long way here in Tallahassee. Continuing to talk about that water vapor and the moisture in the atmosphere. Down here in Florida, we're staying in these orange, even up into South Georgia. Of course, as Tuesday moves along today and into Wednesday and Thursday, we're going to see more of this green in our area. Again, though, we're not expecting a lot of precipitation, so if you have outdoor activities, that's okay. You're going to be fine. Let's take a look at where this is going to actually occur. Here in Kentucky, up into Indiana, Ohio, and then into the Northeast. They may see some rain showers. It's not going to be anything too bad, however. Now, this is just going back home here in Tallahassee and the Southeast. Just that white moving in is just going to be associated with some colder temperatures. No rain again, or at least not a lot of rain. Let's look at tonight's forecast for the country. 57 here in Tallahassee. We're staying pretty cool. Down there in Miami, if you're from there, you're probably missing those 73-degree temperatures. 62 in Atlanta, actually staying warmer than us. But this is what the most noticeable part of this map is all this blue up in the north. 34 from Minneapolis. They might be seeing some freezing, a lot of things like that. Tomorrow's forecast, we're staying very warm in the U.S. Again, you can just take a quick look. And then we're going to look at Doak Campbell Stadium. Just beautiful out there. But for now, let's send it over to Melanie to bring it home.
Thank you, Donovan. Yeah, it is very beautiful outside. This was a picture taken earlier, courtesy of WeatherStem. Just a beautiful sky over Doak. We can see some of those high, wispy clouds. But other than that, those sunny skies have prevailed. And right now, we're currently sitting at 82 in Tallahassee. It's 88 in Quincy, 82 in Mariana. We're seeing temperatures all around the board. We're seeing some in the high 80s, the high 70s, the low 80s, but that is quickly going to be dropping as this cold front begins to move in. Now our satellite radar, earlier in the morning, around 6:10 in the morning, there was some few clouds, but then those clouds quickly cleared out and leaving us now at 6:10 p.m. with some clear and sunny skies. So there is quite a difference. But now taking a look at our water vapor, right now the orange is all this dry air, so we're held down by all this dry air in Tallahassee right now. And then this green moist air just represents the cold front that is going to be coming through Wednesday night into Thursday. So that's why we have a slight rain chance Wednesday night. It's not a very high rain chance, but that's just going to be the moisture that comes with the cold front. Again, there is that cold front that's just draped over the northern part of our area right now, and we're going to be seeing a pleasant night tonight. Then that cold front is going to slowly move in. Wednesday morning, it's going to be dropping a little bit south. It's going to be leaving us with partly cloudy skies, and then as we continue into Wednesday night, that's when the chance of rain comes in. The cold front is going to be right to our north. There's going to be about a 20% chance of rain, those clear skies, and then as we clear out into Thursday morning, the cold front is going to be past us, leaving us with cooler temperatures and sunny skies. So if you're from South Florida, like me, you may not like these cooler temperatures, but this season is certainly starting off. We are certainly seeing a nice autumn, And if you want to go to the beach tomorrow, the seas are going to be about 1 to 2 feet. UV index is going to be extreme. It's going to be very sunny outside. So if you do go outside, make sure you have those hats, those glasses, the sunscreen. Just protect yourself from the sun. And it's going to be the same story on the water too. It's going to be a very nice day. It's going to be protected water, smooth. So it's going to be a great day for the boat. But looking at tonight, we're going to be sitting at 59 in Tallahassee, 60 in Quincy. It's going to be a little bit warmer to the coast, 65 in Apalachicola. It's going to be a calm and cool night with light winds. So if you have any nighttime plans, be sure to get out and enjoy those cool temperatures. Tomorrow we're going to be reaching a high of 85, so it's going to be a little bit warmer compared to the past few days. It's going to be 84 in Quincy, 80 in Carabel. We're going to be seeing sunny skies. Those sunny skies will be prevailing for the rest of the week. Now for your weather wear, Wednesday it's going to be a little bit warmer. We're going to be seeing 85. As we get into Thursday, it's going to be warm. Our temperature is going to start to decrease slightly, but by Friday our temperatures are going to be cooling off, so that light jacket may be necessary. So Friday, it's Halloween. Our low is only supposed to be at 47, so that light jacket may be needed for your Halloween activities. Sunday morning, we're even going to be reaching a high of 40 as a second cold front passes through, but now we're going to take it back to the desk.
Thanks. We're going to be talking about some more records. I know we keep talking about the record temperatures, and now we're going to be talking about some hurricane records.
Hurricanes.
Yeah, so the big story right now is that it's been 9 years since a hurricane has made landfall in Florida.
9 years. How old does that make us? Too old.
Yeah, way too old. So the last hurricane to make landfall in Florida was Wilma, and that was in 2005.
2005. And we haven't had a hurricane not hit Florida in, I believe, all of recorded history. We haven't had this long of a stretch.
Right. The closest to this was 5 seasons with no hurricanes hitting, and so now we're at 9. That's almost double.
It's almost a decade.
Yeah.
10 years.
It is.
Do you remember where you were when Hurricane Wilma came?
Well, I think I was in 7th grade, so that was still way too long ago.
Way too long ago to think about. That's right.
Right, but this isn't going to last for long, so we still need to be prepared for hurricane season.
That's right.
But as for right now, we're going to send it back out to the wall with Melanie.
Thank you, Allie. Yeah, thankfully there's no threat for the hurricanes here. It's just going to be nice sunny conditions, and we can see on our satellite and radar there was some mild clouds in the morning, but those quickly cleared out, leaving us with clear conditions. But there is going to be a cold front coming. We can see here this is just a cold front that's going to be making its way to our area Wednesday night into Thursday, and that's just going to be bringing with it a slight chance of rain, only 20%, and some much needed clouds. Now for our water baby, we can see most of Florida is covered with this dry air. All these this orange represents the dry air, and the cold front to our northeast is associated with the green color, which shows the moisture, and then that's going to be moving into our area and down into South Florida. So in South Florida around Halloween, you may be seeing some slight chances of rain, but it'll be okay. It'll be nice and cooler conditions. Taking a look currently though, we're sitting at 82 in Tallahassee, it's 83 in Tampa, 81 down in Miami. The clouds are prevailing down in the south, so that's keeping their temperatures a little bit cooler. But now taking a look at our futurecast, there's not much going on around Florida. There's just all this cloud cover. All these showers are staying mainly off the coast, and they're not really reaching the main parts of Florida. Maybe way down south around the Keys is getting some rain, but other than that, most of Florida is quite clear. Here is that cold front. It's Tuesday night. It's going to be leaving us a pleasant night, and it's going to be dipping down slightly Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning, we're going to be seeing those warm temperatures. It's going to be very warm on Wednesday. It's going to be 85. So that's quite warm for this time of the year. And then as we get into Wednesday night, the cold front is going to be approaching our area, and that's going to be leaving us with a chance of rain around 6 p.m. But then as the cold front moves through around Thursday and 7 in the morning, we're going to be seeing those cooler temperatures, those sunny skies. So get out and enjoy that autumn-like temperature, because it is going to be really nice. But now taking a look at our radar around the Orlando and Central Florida, there's not much going on, just a few pop-up showers off the coast. That's really it. And then down in South Florida, Naples may be getting a few showers, but other than that, it's nice and clear and sunny. Florida is really living up to its name as a sunshine state today. There's plenty of sun. And tonight, it's sitting at 57 in Tallahassee, 66 in Pensacola, 67 in Tampa, a little bit warmer to the south. Once that cold front passes, though, we're going to be seeing those cooler temperatures. We're going to be seeing temperatures in the 40s. So if you like those cold temperatures, get ready for that, because we are going to be seeing 40-degree temperatures. Tomorrow, though, we're going to be reaching 86 in Tallahassee, 86 in Tampa, 87 in Fort Myers. So all of Florida is going to be seeing much of the same thing. We're going to be seeing those mid to high 80s. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be nice. But as that cold front comes, that is going to quickly change. So get ready for those cooler temperatures. But now we're going to take it out to John.
It's time to take a look at the tropics. We're coming towards the end of October here. We've got still 1 full month of hurricane season left to go, and there's a couple of disturbances out in the Atlantic, not really causing any type of trouble out there, but there is this 30% chance of development area that they're watching from the National Hurricane Center just off towards the north and east of the Leeward Islands, not causing a whole lot of trouble here, maybe some rain in the northern Leeward Islands here, but this is going to head off towards the north and west and away from the islands, not really causing a whole lot of problems. If you're heading maybe towards Puerto Rico on the boat there this weekend, you may want to watch this system as it heads down towards the south and east. In this system, if you blinked, you missed it. This was Tropical Storm Hannah yesterday, ran aground in Nicaragua and is now just lurking just north of Honduras. And the National Hurricane Center continues to watch it. There was a blow-up of thunderstorms earlier in the afternoon. You can see it there fading now, but there is a 20% chance this could regenerate before it heads off towards the west-northwest, back towards Belize in northern Honduras there, causing a little bit of shower activity there. Across most of the Atlantic and the Caribbean, mostly clear, and then in the Gulf of Mexico, almost completely clear, maybe some clouds up towards Louisiana and down towards Alabama and Mississippi, but really nothing trouble-wise in the tropics, but there's a lot of cloud cover over the continent here, and that's because of that cool front we've been talking about and really hammering away, because this is going to be one of our first major changes here across over the next couple of days. Really kind of clear for this time of year. This time of year we start to get those stronger cool fronts pushing through the area, but this is a rather weak cool front with just a couple of showers up in Arkansas and northern Mississippi. That's the way we think it's going to stay as it moves towards the south and east over the next couple of days. Rather dry, but it will have plenty of cloud cover with just a couple of sprinkles as it pushes through the area. But there is plenty of moisture. This dry air in orange is pushing out of the area, so you're going to start to feel a little bit more sticky if you're heading for a run tomorrow or on Thursday, because this moisture is going to stick around. These weaker fronts typically stick around with their moisture a little bit longer, but they also don't bring in as much rain. For the next 48 hours, we're looking calm tonight. There is a slight chance for some patchy dense fog tonight. There are cooler temperatures in the week, and then for the weekend, it's going to be actually cold as we head into Sunday morning. We'll get to that in just a little bit, but heading into the Halloween forecast, we're looking quite nice, but Halloween's in Tallahassee past haven't been so nice. Record temperature on Halloween is 88 degrees, but the temperatures back in 1993 were cold. It only made up to 52 degrees on Halloween in 1993, and it broke below freezing on Halloween in 1933. If you're taking the kids out or yourself out, it's going to be 70 degrees on Friday evening for the trick-or-treat times after 5 o'clock, falling into the upper 60s after 7 or 8 o'clock or so. Winds at the northwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. Now looking for the rest of the week, looking warm to start, but we're looking much cooler by Friday into Saturday, and even cooler as we head into early Sunday morning, where we could get into the upper 30s. Now, we've had a lot of temperature fluctuations, and I hear you've got more on that.
And that's right, John. And luckily here in Florida, we don't have to deal with those really bitter cold temperatures that our friends at the University of Wisconsin have to deal with.
That's true. Actually, even just up north in general, they were feeling nice and warm this last couple days, but unfortunately they are going to be feeling the cold.
It's going to get cold as they're used to up here, but it's even going to get cold here.
Right, it is. I mean, we keep talking about that cold front, but it really is. We almost had a record high temperature yesterday, and we were at 88. The record was 89, and
right there.
Yeah, we were right there, so close, and now we're about to cool off.
And now we're gonna cool off. You going trick or treating?
I would like to go trick or treating. I mean, that sounds great.
You gotta take your jacket. I'm sure your little pumpkin.
Oh yeah, definitely take the pumpkin, get some candy. It'll be nice.
Of course, it'll be beautiful weather. Just a little chilly, so if you are going out, be prepared for that.
Right, but for now, we're gonna send it back out to John at the wall.
Thanks, guys, and it has been a fantastic day around the area today. Here's a local picture from Lincoln High earlier this afternoon. Look at all that sunshine, just a few clouds passing through the area. That's really a sign of the things to come. A couple more clouds will be coming in on Thursday and into Friday, and really sticking around through the weekend. Just a couple of clouds, though, and maybe a sprinkle as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Currently around the area, just a couple of clouds with 82 degrees. As I mentioned at the desk, it's been warm lately, up near record temperatures in the upper 80s the last couple of days. The temperature is towards the downward trend over the next couple of days. We head towards Halloween, so it'll be a little bit cooler after that front moves through. But for right now, just a couple of clouds now. You saw that fog, some low clouds early this morning, and that could return tomorrow morning in the form of patchy dense fog tomorrow morning with all this moisture coming back in from the Gulf of Mexico from the south and west over the next 12 hours. So if you're heading out tomorrow morning to the bus stop, keep that in mind. 82 degrees right now in the area, and this is going to fall down closer to the dew point, which means we're going to get a little bit more moist during the evening hours and maybe a little bit more fog tomorrow morning as well. It's going to be pleasant though. Temperatures will not be falling too far for the next day or so, but they will be falling towards Halloween and towards the weekend with a couple of showers passing through. These sprinkles I think are overdone by our weather model here. Even closer to the cool front, I think that's just going to be a couple of showers as they march through with this cool front tomorrow night into early Thursday morning. It's going to get a little bit closer on Wednesday night, so tune in here at 6 o'clock tomorrow night. We will be looking at the radar here and watching a couple of those showers push through, and then cooler conditions march in by Thursday and Friday, and then again on Sunday. I'm going to kind of harp on that because it's going to be cooler than we've been used to and much cooler than we've been seeing for Halloweens over the last couple of years. 59 degrees tonight, 60 degrees around the area, a little bit warmer down towards the coast. And if those winds go calm, that's when we start to see a little bit more of those foggy conditions with that cooler temperatures. They get that moisture feed from the Gulf, and that's when we have those foggy conditions. So low beams in the morning, folks. And then tomorrow afternoon, that fog will burn off during the mid-morning hours with sunny skies returning by noontime tomorrow. 85 degrees. These temperatures are going to be only a couple of degrees away from those record temperatures, but again, that trend in the temperatures towards the end of the week is going to be on the downward trend. Planning your day tomorrow, here's how we're going to break it down. 59 degrees to start it off. Only a couple of clouds pushing through the area, maybe a sprinkle or two during the evening hours into the overnight, but heading up towards the middle 80s by the afternoon hours. And here's your 7-day forecast. Halloween on Friday is looking fantastic with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Don't forget to change your clocks back. We're falling back on Sunday morning at 2 o'clock. Also a good reminder to change the batteries in your smoke alarm on Sunday morning. Temperatures are going to be cool on Sunday morning when you're changing those clocks, possibly falling into the upper 30s. But there's a lot going on this week in the Halloween forecast.
And that's right, John. Not only is it Halloween, but we also have a big day coming up on Thursday.
That's right. I feel like most students don't even know, but it's our football team, and we have a game on Thursday.
We have a game, an evening game, so you want to be sure that you go out and support your Seminoles. Go Noles.
Go Noles, of course. I mean, I know it's Thursday, so you can bring your homework with you or like whatever, but definitely watch the game and cheer on the Noles.
Definitely. And then once that is over, we do lead into our Halloween forecast.
We do. And of course, I have to mention the circus is this weekend.
In which you are participating.
That
you
is
are
true.
the best dead-looking meteorologist I've ever seen on TV, so I'm really glad that I get to be here.
Yeah, so you should come out and support us on Friday at 8 o'clock or Saturday at 6:30 out at the circus tent. We'll have 2 more Halloween shows,
So that'll be a great time. And look at the weather right there. Low 70s for the Halloween forecast. It's going to be a little chilly at night, though.
definitely chilly. Don't forget those jackets. And Halloween's going to be nice, but it will be cold.
It will be a little chilly. But if you want to get more updates on your holiday forecast, you can like us on Facebook at facebook.com/FSU Weather.
Or you can follow us on Twitter at twitter.com/FSU Weather.
And of course, for all our friends that can watch us on livestream.com/FSU Weather. And great time.
Yes, it was awesome.
Great time. Cannot wait for Halloween. It's going to be a good time, pumpkins and everything.
Yep, it's going to be a good night. Thanks for joining us, everyone.
I'm student meteorologist Connor Dacey.
And I'm student meteorologist Allie Brannan.
Good night.